She gon' make you. I do damage like it's Marilyn Manson. Got the cash, advance it. Get the Sprite, pull the out the pantry. They fly, they looking dummy. I pop the. I look like a mummy. I'm getting this cash. It's Monday to Sunday. I guess you won't talk if it ain't about the money. My boys in the but they jump like a bunny. Got it ain't nothing funny. Up on the side and I keep it. If I gotta reach up, I'ma keep it. But it got a TD hat. That boy like a BB hat. You don't see me hat. Push it like seaweed hat. Well, it won't be me hat. When I'm creeping hat. In the genie hat. Cause you saying I'm hat.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Charlotte.
It was surprising they lost both games to this team last year. You would have thought the opposite.
Well, if you only looked at talent alone, you would have thought they would have avoided a sweep, but that wasn't the case, was it?
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Ball with it. Harden picks him up. Here's Williams. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Good work there as it goes.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
The three from Ball. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Ball. That one's wide left.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Lets it go from deep. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And Ball throws it down.
Ball exploding off the floor for a big slam. The young fella's got some pretty good hops on him.
Jones sets a screen. Harden with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Jones misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now, into the lineup for your Clippers.
First quarter of ball. Almost 2.5 minutes in. The three from Ball. He drops it from range. Ball's got 5 now.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Knocks it down from distance. 7 points in the game.
Hey, defensively, when you're guarding Harden, the last thing you want is for him to get a rhythm from deep. He can blow a game wide open when he does.
Now here's Harden. He has 7. That one no good. To the middle. Here's Williams. They shoot again. And the layup is good. Williams has gotten his second bucket.
And right away, he's gone to work on the boards, just fighting for every rebound.
Yeah, we call those winning plays, particularly when you're doing it with the kind of effort he does. I mean, those kinds of hustle plays, it'll be interesting to see what he's got left in his tank because he usually makes a bunch of those.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Reddish. Off target with the 3.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Here's Harden. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. Now one on ball. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Ball outside. Screen by Bridges. Ball no good.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Now here's Harden. He's got 9. 1:16 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Ball. An easy 2 on the layup. Ball's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Harden misses.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Pass to Williams. Back to Ball. Bridges with it. Here's Miller. The 3-pointer off the mark. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Jones. Still without a bucket. Pass to Harden. A shot from the high post. Harden missing again. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Hornets up 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
14.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Charlotte?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. B.A.?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Harden. He's got 9. Off target from the baseline.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Okogie. Harden with it. Guarded by Smith. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
You know what? That's just fantastic concentration by Harden, taking the hit and then draining the shot.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hornets.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
One thing that always stands out, Clark, the way Derrick Jones Jr. can levitate off the floor.
Yeah, he's got tremendous balance. And you're right, he can just suspend himself in the air, which is unique. And it allows him to be an excellent defender because he can be 5 feet away from a guy and still bother him with his bounce and his length. And he's also become a pretty good corner pocket three-point shooter, too.
On the wing, Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Another guy who can light up the scoreboard. Harden is a stat sheet stuffer.
And that one's good, man.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
To the inside. Zubac. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Zubac has gotten his second bucket of the game. Pass to Salah. Now man. 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Clippers.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And that one's good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Jones with the block.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Three-pointer, Harden. Knocks down the triple. And now it's a 6-point Clipper lead.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Now here's Harden. He's got 19. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Teams deciding to change it up. here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Leonard outside. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Simmons. Driving to the basket. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now here's Williams. Williams with the screen. The three from Ball. Rebounded by Dunn.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
You know, Leonard, very case, he's really worked to become a laser from 3.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drive.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Answer 3 right there. Miller returning the favor.
Outside Simmons. Out to Leonard. 5 on the clock. Nice D from Reddish. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Back to Ball. For 3. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. 35 seconds left in the second period. Leonard outside. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Miller. And they're on the break. Here's Reddish. Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish. And that one is hammered home.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break.
26.
Second half of basketball is upon us. And we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. 4-point game. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, not backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks. Now here's Harden. He's got 19. Pass to Zubac. Clock at 6. Leonard outside. Pulls it. Offensive rebound. Outside for Harden. again, the Clippers score.
A proven score. When Harden gets into a flow like this, he can pile up the points.
Here's Miller. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making, Grant.
Yeah, he's a 3-level scorer, B.A. He's very fluid as a player, and he makes the game look so easy. And he hasn't even grown into his body yet.
And it's Derek Jones with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. 90 seconds into the second half now. Screen by Bridges. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
A master at creating space in the two-man game. That's LaMelo Ball.
Here's Harden. Drives to the hoop. And he banks in the layup. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Pass the ball. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Hey, the steady improvement LaMelo's made as a distributor and team leader, that's pretty admirable. He's becoming more and more of a go-to guy.
The Clippers lead by 4. On the wing, Jones. Back to Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
You see it less often, but make no mistake now, given the opportunity, the beard can still throw it down on your head.
Now here's Reddish. He's got 5. Miller. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time. 2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to single.
Leonard can't get it to go. Hornets trail by 4. The 3 ball. And Reddish gets it to go. Reddish has got 8 points.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
3-pointer, Harden. He buries it from 3. Harden's got 9 points now in the second half.
They knew this was coming. Harden can't just let that last 3 go. Way too competitive for that.
Pass to Miller. Over Bogdanovic. Rebound by the Clippers.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
So it's the Hornets now, following the score by Los Angeles. Now here's Reddish. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. 10 points for him.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Now here's Harden. Give him 30. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. And Harden with the slam.
Strong, aggressive take that time from Harden.
Down low. Here's Ball. Back to Miller. And he gets the bucket. Miller's got 9.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Left side, Bogdanovich gets the three to fall. And the Clippers lead by 6.
This speaks to the level of confidence Bogdanovich possesses, looking to shoot immediately off the catch. Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Good on the second one. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Harden. Launches a three. Hornets with the rebound.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Already in his career, we've seen the numerous ways in which Ball can score. He's got a lot in his package.
And so Ball nails both of them. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. 3-point lead. And he's going for the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
That's good for Miller.
Shooting for Charlotte, Miller.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 7 seconds left in the third. And here's Jones. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far.
49.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Hornets trail by 3. Here's Ball. Ball in the paint.
Well, he's an incredible ball handler at 6'7". LaMelo can get space for his shot practically anytime he wants to.
Simmons looking around with the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Simmons has gotten his first bucket of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And here are the Clippers now. It's a 1-point game. Outside Simmons. Here's Coffey. Powell outside. Pass to Dunn. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. Here he goes. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
Deadly in the pick and roll. LaMelo Ball can do anything out of that particular set. This time calling his own number.
Throw it down on the lob.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
And then Harden with the jam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Here's Harden, following the bucket by the Hornets. From deep, connects from downtown. Harden's got 39.
Harden has been lethal from outside for a long time. Add another to the career total. You know, overall, their shot selection much better here in the second half. We'll see if that's the case for the rest of the game, if they can keep that up.
Now here's Harden. There's the triple. The rebound by Bridges. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Bogdan Bogdanović.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
So he gets them both.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Harden with it. There's the drive. And the shot goes down. Harden's got 41.
How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments. Loves stepping up at crucial times.
Now here's Miller. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Clippers on D, leading by 5. Here's Miller. Pass the ball. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hanging tough. Ball does not let the foul stop him completely.
And so Ball nails both of them.
Fruitful trip to the line there. He's made this a one-possession game now.
1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Now Harden. Screen by Leonard. Shot clock at 6. And the call will be against James Harden. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now here's Ball. Screen by Bridges. Reddish on the wing. He connects! And that one brings them within one.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Outside Harden. Ball with the rebound. And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. Ball on the take. Oh, he nails it!
I see you, LaMelo, because if you want to be a star, you better continue to knock those down.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Leonard, right side. Harden scanning the floor. Money!
Man, they're getting a fantastic effort from James Harden.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Into the lineup.
Here's Ball. Pass to Miller. Outside Reddish. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So a close game sees the Clippers taking this one. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Tape dropping, it ain't hard to tell you they ain't popping. Overweight, weight watching, pull the play fake option. I'ma play the whole game like it ain't no rules. Wide awake, YSL boat shoes. It's a mystery, but ain't no clues. Ain't for free, that's why I charge whatever I so choose. Hey, I'm the only yo, I be master speaking. Left your eardrums bleeding, son. North be so high, yo, Cleveland. We always get even, throw you in the till you quit breathing. When you quit dreaming, you gon' have to catch me in demons. I be moving like Shadow Stevens. Underground warlords, we battle demons. Send at your Adam's apple region. That's how I leave.
Trees from the block. Monomer Marine yachts, fingerprint screen lock. Know these buckets, I've seen a lot. Blind on frequent spots. The strip gets bled until the bleeding stops. My catalog grind me like Chanel Ave travelers. I'm on the beach like Hasselhoff, they're trying to mash the sauce. Sip in Manhattan lost. While I write my notes in the captain's log. Courtside, court shit, I need my name up on the Forbes. Before it's just another on the Porter Porsches. Endorsements, you was on the strip and got for corner store trips. I need more trips, I'm talking quarter mils. Bags full of foreign bills. Shorty bumping Laura Hill. All my dogs sick, more than ill. These old heads like Patrick Peterson, they on the corner still.
Yeah, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. Turn up, let's go, come on. Let's go, it's my song. I eat good, filet mignon. My fashion different, back so long. Kicking like Barcelona. Designer shades, Saint Laurent. Told her we won't last forever. Told her this won't last long. To the front, 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 to the back, 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 to the back. Go, come on, hey, black on black whip, up the track. Going everywhere but can't go rack for rack. I can't get too attached. I seen this before. It's way too exact. I'm ballin', I'm dunking like Shaq. New girl won't treat it like my last. They love my fashion. They love what I'm in. Check the score. was just down 10. I told coach, put me in the game if you wanna win. It's real life, it's not no game, we don't pretend. To the front, 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 to the back, 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 to the back. Let's go, come on.
Let me see your hands to bring you outside in my land. I've been with hanging out the window, let it for the right price, you'll do, yo. That's my right hand man. We out in Shibuya, outside in Japan. Stripes running around me like Kuka. What's it to, yo? Introduce you to my new. Let me see your hands to bring you outside in my land. I've been with hanging out the window, let it me on trees, son. I swear that they switch. I just needed a reason. Already they say I'm on fire, like a 19th century witch. No snow on the bluff, the wire. They think I'm 50 Cent. I've been boom, you too. Let's be Bonnie Clyde, Sam. We gon' be like, we don't need no middleman. Let me see your hands to bring you outside in my land. I've been with hanging out the window, let it for the right price. That's my right hand man. We out in Shibuya, outside in Japan. Stripes running around me like Kuka. What's it to, yo? Introduce you to my new. Let me see your hands to bring you outside in my land. I've been with hanging out the window, let it.
I keep it player, why some choose to play it safe. Boy, check the resume, it's risky business in the AA. And I've been witness to this history ever since the 10th grade. We went from rock and brace to 10th phase. I twist my A-head to the side just for style. Or throw on the Gucci bucket with the fly, super fly. Wow, the Southern private known to shut it down. It ain't so country though, this ain't no Goma pile. I'm Sergeant. I keep cook the altar in order to satisfy my people in Georgia and cross the water. And across the border, the essays are getting smarter. They got flour for tortillas and lettuce for enchiladas. If you follow, wink, wink, no doubt we don't speak in a blink. Them folks can have you sleeping in the. I'm taking the tissue and on the seat. It's the BIGBOIOUT. Now party people in the club, it's time to cut a rug and throw the juice up in the sky just for the shutter buzz. And you empty, you can grab a club. Boy, stop, I'm just playing, let me dap you up. Why? It's after 12 club like a high B. A beehive cause not everybody wasn't around me. Could it be the way that the verses sounding came up on the ghetto boys and the underground king toys? I had a broom calling pretty brown thing. Pink looked like Rubia when the sun was shining. Known to keep a bad chick, no slipping around me. And that finger on the is clowning. Not to flex but to protect my neck like the Wu-Tang. Self-preservation is the rule when you do or getting something more sinister. You gotta be the make it so the doctors they can't them or bring them back to life. Back to reality. Gon' get them some, leave it alone. Triple OG status, 8 towns very own. Now party people in the club, it's time to cut a rug and throw the loose up in the sky just for the shutter buzz. And you empty, you can grab a club. Boy, stop, I'm just playing, let me dap you up.
Now this goes out to all my players in the back, sipping in round corners in the lap, cut a rug, playing now, cut a rug. Throw your deuces in the sky for the shutter buzz.
This goes out to all the ladies in the back.
What you want? You make me wanna go freeze, cut a rug, cut a rug.
And throw your deuces in the sky for the
Shutter buzz.
Now party people in the club, it's time to cut a rug and throw the loose up in the sky just for the shutter buzz. And you empty, you can grab a club. Boy, stop, I'm just playing, let me dap you up.
You're in my system, my system. Tell me you're listening. All up in my system, I can feel you from my head to my toes. You're in my system. No just left, but God is best foot forward, darling. Lord have mercy, how them flows stay so cold.
I colder than the ice inside the hockey store. Colder than the ice, I probably city on the spin into the poppy store. I got cream watching all the Rockies on. I put pain on it, got some gain on it. 1,000 on this hoodie, never got a stain on it. 1,000 on that, never got my name on it. Yeah, screen inside the seat and you go watch the game on it.
I don't rest it off. Every festival, shut it down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best and y'all watch. I don't rest it off. Every festival, shut it down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best and y'all watch.
Big Blanco, pouring out the big bios. Man, big bottom models or the McDonald's. Leave my wallet out this argument, I'm 6 foot. I stand on my money, I be 6 foot. All my shit in crypto when the market took a dip. 20K on chip, look. Funny now we optimists. Plus I got my hopes all around me like an Oculus. Sandbox a lot of this. Certified they heard of us. Three fell out the curves and there's some birds that got the word of us. Never let that burden us kick that trip with a curve. But if they all get but I turn them to Cerberus. And yes, I'm best case. Yes, I'm red chase. Forever cold hearted, you can check my breastplate. Working till $1 million check my next day. But I ever fall off, then expect my
I don't rest it off. Every festival, shut it down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best and y'all watch. I don't rest it off. Every festival, shut it down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best and y'all watch. Every festival, shut it down. Every festival, shut it down. Every festival, shut it down.
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good young while we all grow old. In a world where you never bite the hand that feeds you, and if he cries wolf, you can never believe him. Easy come, easy go. So they say, it's all we know. And then we fall, then we fold. Puppet strings. That the television telling lies to me. If a penny for your thoughts, then it's costing me. Just the luck of the draw in the and an eye for an eye in today's economy. So they say. Be a good boy, Johnny, don't you ever play with. So they say. You gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you run. Crawl before you walk. Walk before you run. They say one man's trash is another man's treasure. But if you want it bad, it's your love or possession. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Cause beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. Hold up, I'm about to get the game sewed up. Take a second just to sit and chill and smell the roses. Looking for acceptance, open doors that never close them. When the hand's dealt, you gotta know when to fold. And if a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down, an apple every day, keeping doctors homebound. Using the word they can be more than a pronoun. And if you don't pray, they be breaking the quotes out. So they say. Be a good boy, Johnny, don't you ever play with. So they say. You gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you run. Change it. Laughing with the bosses, toasting up with the goons. I take it, making a room. The elephant is to go in the room. Y'all life trying to shoot to the moon. My youngin', he ain't make it to school. Life been coming fast, I'm trying to get in my groove. Build a legacy before you get to the tomb. For real, unapologetic. Right that I said, right to the morning. To the morning, man, my life in a life get rewarded. She a good girl, I love it, but she like to record it. On stage, kinda nervous. Thought that I'd call, but I'm somewhere with no service. Paparazzi on the call, but I'm tucked behind the curtains. If you out here, you involved, then be quiet. You know they lurking. I put money on just to jump in the pool. My partner, he a chef because he's serving the food. I can't get my heart cause it's used. I'm in the penthouse with a view. I done beat the odds, ain't got nothing to prove. Laughing with the bosses, toasting up with the goons. I take it, making a room. The elephant is to go in the room. Off life trying to shoot to the moon. My youngin', he ain't make it to school. Life been coming fast, I'm trying to get in my groove. Build a legacy before you get to the tomb. For real.
Dropped out of school and ran it up in the. Got out my feelings when they got me a bag. Really have emotion, better ask who I am. I went from being poor to really being a man. I went from being poor to really being a man.
this and that, though we still intact. Get that off in the back, then I guess we wasn't a match. Me and my dogs all made a pack. If we don't get it, we can't come back. And every time we came back, that's a fact, that's a fact. Been through this and that, though we still intact. This right here for all the ones that ain't here, can't come back. If it's one thing I'ma do is put the crib on my back. Now we back, that's a fact, that's a fact, that's a fact. Guess I gotta go again and show them it ain't luck, yup. And they thought it was over for me, boy, they had me. Been through all the rain, now the sun on me. Ain't no point in stressing, gonna be what it's gonna be. Back to back with the prayers, so many times I got it memorized. I done seen so much pain, that got me desensitized. OG's talking about stick to the script, I had to improvise. This that classic B.I.G., I got them hypnotized. Moving at my own pace, doing it my way. Way before the braids, yeah, they been took the wave. Ain't nobody from the crib ever did it big like this. It's like my parents turn to my kids, how I'm taking care of they. I had to go through it just to get to it. Had to watch from the bench, I had to sit through it. Get to it, trust issues, brought my to it. My aunt had to do it. I hope the same demons don't haunt me. Come with the down life, members only. I'd have been down so bad before, I swear I wasn't gonna get back. But look, the old me and the new me is a mismatch. They don't understand or how much it's taking off your mind, off your soul, just to show up and make it. This for my dog that's overwhelmed. Even if he don't make no one never break it. Cause we've been through this and that, though we still intact. If they off in the back, then I guess we wasn't a match. Me and my dogs all made a pack. If we don't get it, we can't come back. And every time we came back, that's a fact, that's a fact. Been through this and that, though we still intact. That's right here for all the ones that ain't here, can't come back. If there's one thing I'ma do is put the crib on my back. Now we back, that's a fact, that's a fact, that's a fact.
That's how I'm living, like I'm in a city. That's how I'm whipping, like I got a money. 4 a.m. in this, ain't going to sleep, I'm on a mission. Louis V on my bag, and some money made a difference. I'm still the same, no different. But I came a long way from Jan, sported penny pinching. Talking about L's, man, I hand them out on any given. Sunny clothes to the public, still I'm getting chicken. I'm just reminiscing, I was broke as when that song dropped effect. Heard they talking about I switch, I put the city on my back.
Been through this and that, though we still intact. Get that off in the back, then I guess we wasn't a match. Me and my dogs all made a pack. If we don't get it, we can't come back. And every time we came back, that's a fact, that's a fact. Been through this and that, though we still intact. That's right here for all the ones that ain't here, can't come back. If there's one thing I'ma do is put the crib on my back. Now we back, that's a fact, that's a fact, that's a fact.
Wait, when I came too far to let you in me. Back coming, that's a fact, that's a fin that crack back. She maneuver with me, cause so much. Get snapped back, lately, pocket talk, I'm getting litty. Used to dream of being big like baby. Martin Luther King should see how I live me. Big necklace, wrist froze, big step, wrist, big. And I'm free, and I'm getting richer than a. I ain't look like low shit, man, he say glee. And he get me back on my feet.
It feel better when it's earned, that's a fact. Play me, lesson learn, that's a fact. Everybody gon' get their turn, that's a fact. If the job ain't done, I don't wanna hear congrats. Mortal Kombat straight out the pit, that's a fact. Thought I wasn't gonna bounce back in this, that's a fact. The best thing my ex ever had, that's a fact. Only thing with they back against the wall is the plaques.
You never forget your first panic attack. Too big of a one, too many backs. No word of a lie, Jack. Trust me, the track can get sidetracked. When I think of my first panic attack, I'm right back in the love shack. We've been here before, Jack, and we ended up with a side quack. And it's mass trauma to try and unpack.
So breathe, just breathe, just breathe. Tell me what you see. You feel you're healed, but you gotta believe. Just breathe whilst you're down on your knees. Just breathe, yeah, you just gotta breathe. Yeah, you just gotta breathe.
so I go back. Retrace your old in haystack and life hacks. Let's not revisit our panic attacks. Life's hard enough, swap the tic-tacs. Give clean a try, Jack. Feed the fiend a Big Mac. I've tried that, and it's right back to blackjack.
So breathe, just breathe, just breathe. Tell me what you need. You're free, you're healed, but you gotta believe. Just breathe, bust it down on your knees. Just breathe, yeah, you just gotta breathe. Yeah, you just gotta breathe. Yeah, you just gotta breathe. See, lately I've been crying my heart out. What is happening to me? And how am I gonna calm down when my own mind's my worst enemy? Just breathe, tell me what you need. You're free, you're healed, but you gotta believe. Just breathe, bust you down on your knees. Just breathe, yeah, you just gotta breathe. Yeah, you just gotta breathe. Yeah, you just gotta
Yo, I go by the name from the Neptunes, and I just want to let y'all know the world is about to feel something that they never felt before. Come on.
From ghetto to ghetto, the backyard to yard. I'm the neighborhood. Call me subwoofer, cause I pump like that jack on or off the track. I'm heavy, cuz ball till you fall and shoot the duck to the Fetty Gov. Sorry, my love, but I'm seeing through these eyes. Benz convoys with the wagon on the side. Only big boys keep on a ride. Gucci Chuck Taylor with the dragon on the side. Man, I make a buck, why scram? I'm trying to show y'all who the I am. The Jews is flirting me if I'm hurting. Legend in 2 games like I'm Pee Wee Kirkland. On a block with consistent hits while Pharrell keep talking this music. Patty cake, I'm the baker's man. I bake them cakes as fast as I can, and you can tell by how my bread stack up. Then this rap so the back up. Watch it, like my whip, like my chick. Doing a $1.6 with me in the cockpit. Grinding, cousin, I got 4 dozen, even 11.5. If I see you, keep it coming in my. That's just as heavy as my name. So much dough, I can't swear I won't change. Excuse me if my wealth got me full of myself. Cocky, something that I just can't help. Especially when them 20s is spinning like windmills. And the ice 32 below minus the wind chill. Filthy, the word that best defines me. I'm just grinding, man. Y'all never mind me. Better stay in line when you see it like me shining, grinding. You know what I keep in a lining. Better stay in line when you see it like me shining. My grind's about family, never been about fame. Them
Some days I wasn't able, there was always get you in the game. Anything less is just a shame. Guess the way my watch got blue chips in the face. With 2 tips, whoever gets in the way. Not to mention the hideaway that rests by the lake. Consider my raw demeanor the icing on the cake. I'm like a balance through the hood. Kids call me. Other hand on my plated whistle. One eye closed. As if I was Slick Rick, my aim is still an issue. The soul in whichever palm I'm holding. One'll leave you, the other. I'm grinding, Jack. Better stay in line when you see it like me shining. Grinding, you know what I keep in a lining. Better stay in line when you see it like me shining.
Everybody's jumping, jumping, dance floor. Everybody's jumping, jumping. Everybody's jumping, jumping. Yeah. Jumping, jumping. Honeys be moving their bodies, they be moving their hips so fluidly. Bass be bumping, so we be jumping. Welcome to the party, yeah. We got food if you're hungry. If you want it, in the back if you thirsty. And every bad at the party, yeah. We vibing and grinding one night. And I think that we did it this time. Got guys in the corner, they up. Shawty done had a last for the night. Little mama came up and caught me by surprise. You know that your boy had to shoot a shot. Now we face to face, both the eyes locked. I came up for it and said, hey there, little mama. If you need a dance partner, I'm more than happy to help you. Come here. I turned her around, her body on mine. She slid in my hand. On her, she holding on tight. She followed my lead. I'm pulling her close. She said it feels nice. You from around here, not just for the night. She gave me a number, said call me sometime. She left the party with her friend by her side. 12 pulling up, hands outside with your up. Lay low, go ahead, crank that up. This my block and I say when we stop. But we ain't stopping.
Yeah, strap. Yeah. We don't do content. Run it up times 10. I'm for pockets filled. That got bad lip feeling. Scouts all on my brand new rigs. I'm trying to make them feel vintage. I'm a real ugly city. Get a real trench. Yeah, but he ain't. I wouldn't split my with him. He's down there still a stack. He was trying to make a meal with him. When I call you twin, your eyes, my eyes, I promise I go spin with her bestie. They hope. I'm throwing. You know I can't be. I hit the club with a special dough, you ain't need know it open. I went flat broke so many times, couldn't tell cause I ain't sure. I'm such a rock star, man, it's rips and all my clothes. It's tatted, I'm responsible for your homie. These good at in there thuggin', think they'll tell. I'm sitting first class with my bag, they saying I smell funny. Killing the game is all on. My young shaking some. 10K that's play money. I buy your base song. I spread some in blue hunt, look like I'm neighbor. I'll be back in the morning. Tell me how much you want it. You know these bags are strong. You break, you buy, you bust it open. They hang up posters where the reward, my swag was stolen. He wanted to I put up stuff $20 skinny pants. I call that a Harriet Tubman. My be made my no cat machine. I'm pop my like baby, cause this outfit 3600. I fall in the club like so many be scared to touch me. Give me some get lucky. 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 Yeah, give me some get lucky. Give me some. I want your friend, your buddy. Girl, I know your. No, I feel like a movie scene. Who I am, I'm thinking I'm Justin Timberlake. I tell like about all his bags going pin. I'm making these charts for the city. I'm really the hardest. I'm Auntie Baby. I'm on the Grammy. These I broke, they crashing. I'm getting too hot, man, family. This thing called Big Lotto, about rip it out the plastic. Give me some get lucky. 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 Yeah, give me some get lucky. Give me some get lucky. Yeah, I'm shaking something. Number one. Biggest foes on earth, though, you know what I'm saying? Fire life. Foe life, though, you know what I'm saying? Don't get this confused, man. Don't get none of the humblest confused, man.
In love with my I must admit I gotta gutter. Shawty with the grab it, let the go. Now I make them sick with every fit I want my brother clothes. Play with this, we end it quick, I saw my brother soul. Crossing my brother, they know you crossing me. They wishing for me wanna me. But left for me and they all gon' see. I went hard for y'all to leave. Like I miss the old streets, yeah. Back when they didn't know me, yeah. I swear that it's so deep, yeah. Like I be the Kobe, yeah, yeah. Clutching up on the highway, riding down the strip trying to make a pick on a Friday. Always on my tip, wanna get at me sideways. Wanna trip, we gon' better high rate. I'm still with the but not the same homies. I done lost the chain and watch some change on me. I walked through the rain, they watched it rain on me. I took all the pain, they left the blame on me. I ain't want the fame, I swear the fame chose me. Tried to switch my lane, but it still came on me. Really hate this game, I use the same old cheat. I see baloney, still the same old me. They can't wait for me to break, they just wanna steal my way. Go to war up the score for the then they still hate. I do more for by the day. I'm gon' for my that laid away. In love with my I must admit I gotta gutter. Shawty with the grab it, let the go. Now I make them sick with every fit I want my brother clothes. Play with this, we end it quick, I saw my brother soul. Crossing my brother, they know you crossing me. They wishing for me wanna me. But left for me and they all gon' see. I went hard for y'all to leave. Like I miss the old streets, yeah. Back when they didn't know me, yeah. I swear that it's so deep, yeah. Like I be the Kobe, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I dropped the top on the S6 Street. Fly in my ops, she didn't envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama, really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy. Yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2-3. Yeah, got shooters that hit from deep. Bust like Giannis. Yeah, too mean. Bright lights like we at the garden. On P, don't get me started. Whole team walk in, we the party. If I can't make the play, I'ma lob it. If you jump, that's right on your head. Had to put him to sleep, go to bed. go like I'm Steph. Put it up, knock him down every time. Going hard like my life on the line. Catch me on the course, I would've done. Never losing, I put it on mine. Had to get on, I've been laying low. It get real when it comes to the playoffs. You can fight with me, know it's a KO. And they hating, they know I'ma take off. I dropped the top on the S6 Street. Fly in my eyes, she the envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama, really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy. Yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2-3. Yeah, got shooters that hit from deep. Bust like Giannis.
4 rings.
Yeah, too mean.
If you're not first, you're in last. Champions don't come in second. I shoot my shot like I'm Stephen. Shout out Klay Thompson, my brethren. Took around the whole universe. You know the base what I'm reppin'. Come home and sell out the Oracle. They scream my name when I step in. Courtside next to E40. Me and him kinda like Ricky and Morty. 2 of the biggest and you can afford me. Being this rich is a blessing. Players think you getting swept. Not going 7. I'll be a warrior for life. But we still got love for Kevin. Yeah. Work smarter, don't work harder. I took a break, need a recharger. Don't fly commercial, I need shark. Need a Zendaya like Peter Parker. Yeah. This not, but I make it look easy. Told him let's run it, I keep it 100. This champion ring diamonds dancing like breezy. This not, but we make it look easy. Told him let's run it, I keep it 100. This champion ring diamonds dancing like breezy.
I dropped the top on the S6 Street. Fly in my eyes, she the envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama, really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy. Yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2-3. Yeah, got shooters that hit from deep. Bust like Giannis. Yeah, too mean.
DJ, bomb them, never stop. I'm on the go. I know, you know. God know, I'm on the go. But bad man, I try to stop me though. I know, I'm on the go. Yeah, don't me out coming up the show. Yeah, I'm so special. That's why boy, I bring it together, them a chase like petal. Tanja, I'm so special. Tell them me no fear, two-face expression. Guy, you know, dirty mouth can't chase nor they tell. Me hear them shot, and I say them on me head pan black butts. Bullet bread pan that you better. Help poor people with them bed pan black. SSC a dirty heart, you a got from that seat. Now them a say me mark and each time what them say me walk. Them lock me down and me can't forget. God Jehovah did a guide me, say me not regret. Yeah, I'm so special. That's why me them a pretty for girl and them a taste like special. But I'm so special. Tell them me no fear, two-face expression. Life you know, dirty mouth can't chase nor they tell the same thing. Jackie Stephen at the swine for. In pharmacy too much, that them blind for. One plate of food them sell out mankind for. Yes, you have yearned, so with the bag of bad mind. Besides, set them don't work, so them want me shine for. Biggie them what them want, what them a mix me in a for. Are the same thing. Rise him 9 for. Every dirty work, just shall show them a sign for. Cause Jah make you special. And so special. That's why them a previous the girl and them a chase like petal. But Jah, I'm so special. That's why me Jah make you special. And so special. That's why me them a previous the girl and them a chase like petal. It's a special delivery. The moment live in the misery, but that day will never see special delivery. From my mother deliver me. I'm on the go, but them bad man I want to stop me go. Jano, I'm on the go, but them can't play me like the puppy show. Cause Jah make you special, and so special. That's why me them a previous the girl and them a chase like petal. But Jah make you special, and so special. That's why me
Them a previous the girl and them a chase like petal. But
DiNicola.
And I wanna get me forever. And I wanna get me forever. And I wanna get me forever. Yeah, she shaking that feel like a earthquake. I know what's in never say never. But I couldn't be up like you, I can never. He said he couldn't meet a like me, he could never. It's hard to say loyal to you when she looking at me in that way. It's hard to not think about the way I that now you remember. Blow me on her page and now she won't post on IG, she's clever. Hit her in a burner, I'm in Atlanta, close to the river. You the spirit of Jezebel, little girl, you was on my tether. I was giving my all to you, you cold, I gave you my sweater. Took you to a ball or two, and baby, you fit in a slipper. I'm doing my all for you, and you were just letting us with her. But one thing I know, my money is small for you, so you better sounding hurt for right. I'm real Santana tonight. I'm wearing Rick Aaron tonight. Yeah, I'm counting the bands tonight. Yeah, that rain tonight. Yeah, I'll get in the 10 today. I'm getting some tonight. Yeah, I'm rocking some beats tonight. I'm rocking some beats tonight. I'm getting a 10 today. I'm rocking some beats tonight. I'm rocking some beats tonight. I'm getting a 10 today. I'm rocking some beats tonight. And I wanna get me forever. And I wanna get me forever. And I wanna get me forever. Yeah, she shaking that feel like a earthquake.
Yeah, let's shout it one on the game when she see us how about that G. Want my last name, but I'm finna pass this free. Yeah, she tryna get in my mind, I lock the door and pass the key. Yeah, I told that one time that shit ain't fine enough like me.